Sorry, Lion family. Of course, this is Coach Rhodes. I wanted to get this information out to specifically talking to the varsity players, varsity families, and players. Due to we've been having some inclement weather, some extreme weather conditions. Of course, they're on their way. A lot of rain, storms, and then the heat. This is changing or affecting our practices. Of course, if we have a heat advisory, we can't go outside and we can't practice in helmets or shoulder pads, which is ideal for us. And that's fine. We want to make sure that we keep our kids safe and protected, which is why we ask them to make sure that they take care of themselves once they leave this our facilities. And in our care is to make sure that they're replenishing their nutrients with of course eating and drinking plenty of water so that they're prepared for the next day's practice. So parents, you guys can help with that. But on to practice, we have got to change practice time. And I want to apologize right now in advance. And if there is any issues, please let me know. This is not something that's your fault, their fault, or we're just trying to adjust and make sure that we get the time that we need before it's time, to compete in our first, competition against Prince George County and beyond. We have to practice, and we need to get as much time in as we can with the guys that we have. We're moving practice time from 3 o'clock. Instead of it being 4 to 9, we're going to move it to 3 to 8 is the practice window. And if we start at 3 o'clock, which is what we want, we start at 3 o'clock. We'll end at 7 o'clock. So we'll go from 3 to 8, and we'll take our two 15-minute breaks in between there. And then, of course, if we start at 3, then we'll end practice at 7. Our field conditions are not ideal to practice on. It's very soggy, and the turf is it's not solid, and we don't want to risk injury and tearing up the field. So those are the three issues that we're having: is heat, the extreme weather conditions, and then of course the status of the field. So we're trying to accommodate that. And once again, I want to apologize for it because this is putting you in a tough situation, and I want to apologize. But I would, like to, please help if you can. I appreciate the cooperation. I do apologize for changing the practice time, but we're going to start practice at 3 o'clock, and we'll be practicing at the Whisk Field number 6. Tuesday, we practice this today on the field, and Wednesday and Thursday will be on Field 6 at the Whisk Field. So parents, there's no need to come and drop off at War Hill because we will be at the Whisk. Our field is not, in a great situation due to all the rain, and it's pretty soggy, so we don't want to tear it up or risk injury on our players. So we're going to practice at the Whisk. We'll practice at the lower turf fields on Field 6, 3 o'clock on Wednesday, 3 to 8 on Wednesday, and 3 to 8 on Thursday. And we'll have our inter-squad scrimmage. It'll either be here at our field or it'll be at Whisk, depending on our field conditions. So I'll let you all know that. It'll still be at 6 p.m. on Friday, but I'll let you know whether or not we'll practice or we'll have the inter-squad scrimmage Friday at our field or at the Whisk. And all are invited. Everyone's invited. This is the inter-squad scrimmage with just varsity alone. So same guys that are participating with varsity right now will compete in the inter-squad scrimmage Friday at 6 p.m. And like I said, I'll let you know whether or not it's going to be here or at the Whisk Field, the lower fields, either 6 or 3, either one that we're assigned to, but it'll be on the turf fields. Anyway, practice. Like I said, I apologize. Please forgive me. But we are going to practice from 3 to 8. The practice window is 3 to 8. And if we start at 3, we'll end at 7. That is varsity only. Varsity only. The practice schedule will not change for JV. JV will continue to practice from 4, practice window 4 to 9. If you have any questions, please let me know. Lion Pride, Lion Proud.